Hello. What is happening all of a sudden to my microphone? What? Okay. Stay like that. No. Look at it. It's just moving on its own. No hands. Look, Mom. No hands. What? Be still. Be still. Be still. Okay. Okay. Maybe we're okay. Maybe we're not moving. You'll have to let me know if you can't hear me. Okay. I already have things on my to do list, and one of them is to make this wheel of things I'm going to read. I have a stack of physical books beside me. I have some ebooks that need to be read. There are lots of things. There is an ebook that I could be reading. Lots of things. Thank you so much, Jana, for letting me know. So I'm making a to do list over here, and I'm doing this thing over here. So we are just going to jump in. I always just start a plain 25-minute sprint. Our kitty cat is ready to go, and I also have pictures of the cats as well. Okay, ready to go. I will. Nice. Let's go, Miss Myth Geek. Wow. Okay, let's start reading or whatever we need to do. 25 minutes. I'll see you back. I was so paying attention that I was ready to go as soon as the countdown got here. I'm sorry, but I laughed so hard when it said he looked like he knew what to do with a carburetor. Oh gosh. It also then goes on to say this was someone who could get a baby calf out of a birth canal. He could install gutters. Oh my gosh, that made me laugh so hard. But yes, it is it said in the description, because I couldn't figure out where I had this book. So I first went over to Amazon thinking maybe I had it on Kindle, but it was like buy it for 99 cents. And I was like, all right, 99 cents, it's 37 pages. But then I was like, wait, I thought I had this somewhere. And so I went and looked on Libby, and I had already checked it out on Libby. I just hadn't put it on my thing. So when I was looking it up over there, this was at the end of Just for the Summer. So it kind of was an epilogue. It was included at the end of Just for the Summer in the Target exclusive books, if you got it. So anyway, I'm only on page 9, but I'm going to go back to reading that whenever we take our break from here. But I need to go back up because so many of y'all jumped in and said hi while we were sprinting. You paid 99 cents for 37 pages. Well, let's see. I know it was buffering for a second. It says that I have dropped some frames, and that's only with Wesley at home. You know what? That might not be true. Ron keeps coming in, and I don't even realize that he's at home because he comes in upstairs, and I'm down here in my office. But 14 minutes ago, he left to come home. So he's not here yet. Wow, it's kind of late for him to not be here. But anyway, he's on his way. So hello to Culinary, Anne Marie, and Leanne. You're working a little bit more, but also reading Culinary. Hi, Jen. You're getting set up at the vacation house. Okay. And prepping for sprints. Miss Myth. That might be a lot easier to say Miss Myth. It's the Greek and the geek that throws me off. Okay, I like it. Sue, not sure how long you can be here, but you're reading a leftover book from last month. Nice. Hi, Nikki. And then the buffering. Okay, yeah. And then y'all all got clapped. You got cheered on with whatever you were doing. And then Leanne can somehow get your book and YouTube to play at the same time. Mine won't do that. So that's nice. And then we were talking about the length of relationships and how long this novella was. Throne of Glass and cleaning. I liked Throne of Glass. I did not like it enough to read the next book, but I thought it was good. It had a lot of the things that I love in a fantasy, especially a YA fantasy. It also had things that I hate in a YA fantasy. So there is that. I'm going to be here tomorrow morning as well. Sorry, there's no more drink in there. I just thought that if I pretended like there was and I put it up to my mouth, there would be drink. It was not. We're going to sprint tomorrow as well, but I'm not going to be able to start as early as I usually do because my car needs an oil change. And the guy was like, I can get you at 10 in the morning. And I said, okay, that's fine. How long does it take? And he said, about 45 minutes. You can just hang out here. We have a waiting room. And I was like, great. So I'm taking my book. Hopefully I can finish with Wild Love at some point. I've been carrying it around with me all day today. I took it in to get my blood work done this morning. I read 3 pages before they called me back. It was fantastic. But then they had to stick me 3 times. So that'll be coming up in the vlog where I talked about that. But let's see. Yeah, it's love triangles. That's the thing I hate about it the most. Oh, on your phone, it will shut them off. Yeah. That's the only way I've ever tried to do it. You're doing it on your computer. Okay, I get it. Oh gosh. Nikki, uploading and editing. Nice. You're doing your 24-hour hard kid, jumping between 3 physical books and an ebook so you can make progress without your eyes crossing. Yeah, I like it. Culinary is not read. Sarah J. I will be reading ACOTAR for the long walk though. Really? Okay. You're listening to God of Malice and doing nails. Always, Marie. Your old mechanic also had a waiting room. When you looked at him, did you think he knows his way around a carburetor? It's so funny. My daddy is a mechanic. And when I just think, oh my gosh, it's so funny. What I also think is, so my daddy, like I said, is a mechanic. And when I smell diesel anywhere, I think it smells like my daddy. Like, I love the smell of diesel, which is weird because it doesn't smell good. But when I smell it, it smells like my daddy. So I would never, I don't know. I can't. It's so funny, but yeah, you would not read because you would be playing with the dogs. My dentist has a dog in her dental shop, and she was trying to kick her out. And I was like, no, I want Chloe in here with me while you're doing this mess on my mouth. So I got Chloe to hang out with me. Yeah, your dad is also a mechanic. That's funny. Yeah, when we were moving here and got our car broke down on the way and we had Django and Skeeter with us, the mechanic had a dog in his shop and he let us bring our dogs inside. So there were 3 dogs in the mechanic shop while we were waiting to get our car. So she loves the smell of gas. I know. I don't know what it is. Well, I mean, I do know what it is, but I do. I'm like, oh my gosh, this diesel smells like, I'll stop and be like, it smells like my daddy in here. It just smells like diesel. But anyway. Okay. So I'm gonna roll. I got the dice. Let's see what we can do. Did I drop something? No? Okay. We got a 12 on the D20. We got, oh my gosh, y'all. I need new dice. I cannot see this. That's an 8. Okay, so that's 20. And then we got a 4 and a 1, so 25, and a 2 is 27. Okay. So 2 extra minutes, 27. Tomorrow I'm going to be editing, though, all day while we're sprinting. That's why I decided I would come on here tonight. I'm supposed to go live on my Sims channel, and I cannot play The Sims right now. Not that I cannot. I'm not in the right mindset to do it. Aw, I love The Wild Robot too. You're starting The Fix, my nonfiction buddy read today, and then you're finishing the second book in The Wild Robot. Hi, Em, and awesome. Oh my gosh, you said your dad smelled like garage. I thought you said garbage, and I was like, come on now. No, my daddy did not wear like the overall coverall thing. He never wore that. He just wore blue jeans and got them torn up all the time because he was a big, a large truck mechanic. So he didn't do cars. I mean, he could do cars, regular cars and trucks, but he worked like for a construction company and he was their mechanic for all their construction equipment. So he would just get under the ground, crawl under the ground on the side of the road because they're like, they broke their crap down all the time when they were like fixing roads and stuff. And so he would have to drive out there in his work truck and he'd keep all of his tools on the truck and then get under their big trucks and just on the gravel with his just shirt and jeans. Yeah. He should have had better clothing, I guess. Anyway. That's it. 27 minutes. I'm going to continue to read The Situationship. Maybe I hide this. The large foam die are cool, but I will have to chase them. But I'm just going to get me a set of dice that it's not like this. Like this dice is they're just, I can actually see it better when I hold it up for y'all, but you have to hold it at the right angle so that the light gets in the shadowy part and then you can see the number, or then I can because I have old eyes. So I just need to get dice. There are a million things of dice around here, but I don't have any in here. So this house is filled up with dice. Between 3 people who play D&D, there's lots. So Nikki just stood by the truck supervising and would end up covered in grease. I love it. So funny. All right. I'm going back to The Situationship. See if this man knows about a carburetor. Your die have highlighted letters. Oh, that's cute. That's what I need. Okay. See you in 27. It does look like a sour gummy. I was not prepared and ready this time like I was last time. Okay, let's see where we are. I finished the situationship. Nikki finished the first editing and first thumbnail and round one of Scritch and Pet's break, mandated by 4-digit by digit foundation, is complete. That does remind me that we got new pictures of the babies. Emily is at a parent-teacher conference, but none are scheduled. So you're working on writing a test. Tomorrow you will call some parents. You have 12 minutes till your work is over. Fantastic. Okay. Let me see if I can find the new pictures of the babies. So we got new pictures of Harvey. Oh, I think I downloaded them already, but maybe I don't think I showed y'all yet. Let me see. Downloads. Okay. Harvey is with his mom in this picture. So now we can also see what mom looks like. But let me get out of the way. There we go. Here's little Harvey, and he's reaching up. It looks like he's reaching up to hit his mom. And I think that my Peach is going to end up looking like mom. Mom's name is Mouse, by the way. So this is Mouse, and this is Harvey. Harvey is, in fact, a girl. A lot of you told me that the coloring on Harvey would probably mean that she's a girl, and she is. So, anyway, this is Harvey, and this is Mom. And today I just realized, like, how we can remember their birthdays. I told Wesley, because they were born on August the 28th, and then here is the newest picture of Peach. Like, if we could just get that shadow off of her face from his hand, that would be really cute. There's another one. Let's see. There we go. That's a little better, but she's so tiny, sitting on a towel in my father-in-law's lap. Yeah, well, babies did, I guess. So there's little Peach. I love her eyes. I cannot wait. Y'all, cannot wait. I'm trying to be chill about it, but I have no chill about it. Wesley wants to go to a pet store in the beginning of November. Oh, forgot I'm still way down here. And ask them questions about owning a kitten. And I was like, dude, I've been having cats forever. Nope, he doesn't want to hear it from his mom. He wants to hear it from a professional. So I'm like, okay, I will take you to PetSmart or Petco or some kind of pet place, a pet store, and you can ask all the questions that you want to ask. So I think Peach is going to end up looking a lot like her mom, but I think she's a lighter color. Mom is gray, and I do think Peach maybe will end up being gray, but I think she has some parts of her that are a little more on the yellow side. Anyway, Wesley said, I want to be the one that feeds my cats because I don't want them to, my cat, Harvey, because I don't want Harvey to become your pet like all the pets do because you're the one that feeds them. I was like, that's fine with me. You feed your cat. I'm not going to complain about you feeding cats. You can feed both the cats if you want to. So anyway, we will see. There's another. Let me see if I can get this picture. Here we go. Here's my father-in-law holding Peach. But now you can see more about her coloring and everything. He's in his special recliner that he has because he has some hip issues. So he's got this heated blanket, and I think that's what she's been laying on. But anyway, there she is, looking adorable and so tiny. Anyway, I can't wait. I know Peach does look a little bit timid, but here's what my mother-in-law called her. My mother-in-law said that Peach is the voice of the litter. That's what she said. She said, your baby is whiny and she is the voice of the litter. I was like, okay. Okay, so that one, that's not her. It's right here. Yeah, she said something else. If she's out of the crate, she's quiet. But when we put her in the crate, she's the voice of the litter. She won't sit still. She's a wiggly worm crybaby. That's what she called her. So we will see what happens. But I told Ron, I said, it's going to be cold enough here when we get them home that I have my hoodie on, and I'm going to put her in the little pouch of my hoodie, and hopefully she will, she will stay in my hoodie and not fight me on being all over the place and running everywhere. So we'll see. Yeah, the advocate. She's the advocate. Oh gosh. I'm not going to tell Wesley that all of them become yours, even if you don't feed them. Yeah. Well, like Django, the moment I got him, I barely let him walk. Like, I carried him around with me everywhere we went. Every time I sat down, he sat with me. Like, there was not a moment that I did not have Django somehow attached to me for at least 6 weeks. So that's what I told him, Nikki. I said, don't worry about feeding. You're going to be the one that gives Harvey treats. And when you give him treats and when you play with him, then he's going to love you. So anyway, those are the new kitten pictures that we have for now. I'm going to read Aching God and eat my vegetable soup. I went and heated it up, and Ron came home, so I chatted with him. He injured himself at the gym today, so he's not feeling well. I got a 2 and an 8, so that's 10. And a 7 and a 3 is 20, and a 1 is 21. But you know what we haven't gotten is 19 yet today. We probably will next time because I just said that. But 21 minutes, I'm going to read Aching God, which is the audiobook that I'm listening to right now. I've got physical stuff, and that's the only one on audio. And I'm leaving it on my wheel, but I made it smaller. I made everything else bigger so that it's smaller. So if I land on it again, I'll read it again. But if not, we'll just see what happens. The Great Misfortune of Stella Sedgwick. Oh, okay. Right? Culinary? I will definitely tell Wesley. It's the one who cleans the litter. That's right. You're going to finish your hallway before coming down. Okay, Leanne. The Great Misfortune of Stella Sedgwick. I don't know what that is, but I'm glad that you're enjoying it so far. I'm really liking Aching God, but it's another one of those like retired fighter comes back to lead a group into the unknown lands, the dark lands, whatever. So if you don't like those kind of like adventure stories where they travel to locations, you won't like it, but I do. It's kind of giving Kings of the Wild without all of the band allegory and all the stuff of music and bands and all that stuff. But otherwise, I really like it. This one calls it well-written, old school high fantasy. I could see that. Yeah, I can see that. Okay. 21 minutes. I'm going to eat and listen to this audiobook, and I will see y'all then. Okay, I did not realize. That's hilarious what you said about her, but I went and looked it up because it sounded cute, and, I mean, immediately it jumped out that it's a YA, and I was like, "Listen, is it gonna have the love triangle? Because that's a no from me." But if it doesn't, it sounds like it's really cute, so but I like she's hard-headed and no one will want her. She's certain no one will want her, and she won't want anyone else. Okay. Yeah, that's funny. I've also decided not to spin my thing anymore because everything I need to read with my eyeballs, I need to read now. And so I'm going to go shortest to longest. And then I'm going to switch to my audiobook because I'm going to go walk. And my walk usually takes about an hour to do the 3-mile loop around the neighborhood and back. Ugh, Django. I moved and Django slid down, and now I'm sitting on the very edge of my chair, which is not comfortable. Anyway, we're fine. So I'm going to switch to Saga next, which is just a graphic novel. It takes me like 10 minutes maybe to read one of these. And so I have decided when y'all see my 50 before 50 update check-in video that's coming next week, you'll see. But I have decided that I'm just going to read one saga every day. So I'm getting a jump on it today and reading it today. And then because my plan is to come down in the morning, sit in that chair with Saga right beside me and just read one. As soon as I come in the morning, take 10 minutes, read one issue of Saga, and then continue with my day. Today started out going to get blood work done. So I didn't even come in here till almost noon. And by that point, I just felt like I was already behind and I didn't even think about it. So anyway, we'll see. But that is my plan right now. I do need to enter because I've finished the Situationship, which is one of my bingo. I got a bingo, by the way, on my candy board over there. I got a bingo. So I am going to enter the Situationship that I finished reading. You also asked me what I thought about it. I thought it was cute, but again, it was like an epilogue of a story. So it could have been a lot longer and it would have been cute, but I liked it too. I thought it was cute. There you go. You finished Throne of Glass for a bingo as well. Awesome. This Abby Jimenez will not give me another bingo, but I finished the Rooster Down the Block. That's not what it's called. It's this one right here. And actually, you can see it better over here. It's this one right here. The Rooster Down the Block. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. It was so stinking good. I was trying to explain to Ron and Wesley last night because the chickens have the best names. They're all named after Star Wars characters, and the rooster's name is Luke Skycocker, and then the hen's names, there is Princess Leia, spelled Laya, Leia, and there is Kylo Hen is another one for Kylo Ren, and then I cannot think of the third one's name, but oh my gosh, I was rolling. And when I was telling them what it was, I was telling them about the chickens. Wesley thought I was reading a love story about chickens. I was like, that is definitely not what I was reading. He said, I'm very confused about what's happening right now. So anyway, it was just really funny. So the first thing I'm going to do for this is enter, I know, Kylo Hen made me laugh so hard. I'm going to enter Abby Jimenez's book that I just read, The Situationship, which was cute. I mean, it's a cute short story. And then I don't know what I have to do in this other book, but I need to look through it. And then I'm going to read Wild Love. So I have to roll the dice. Somebody's moving to graphic novels. Who is it? Sue. Sue is starting The Vampire Lestat. Have you read the book Lestat before? I mean, I feel like you probably have if you're reading the graphic novel, right? So, love story about chickens would be weird. That's Nikki's called In the Kitchen, a love story. I got an 11, and then I see 2 5s right here. So 2 5s and 11 is 21, and a 4 is 25, and a 3 is 27. This is going to be great. Great, great, great. This is probably the next to the last sprint. So we're going to do 27 minutes for this one. And then we'll come back and we'll do one more sprint. And I should be ready to go on my walk. I don't want to walk by myself when it's super dark out. And I live in the city. I feel like there should be enough street lights, and there just aren't. It gets real dark in some places where I feel like I need a flashlight to see where I'm stepping. Oh, so you're reading the graphic novel first. Okay, that's cool. And you're jumping to your ebook. Nice. Okay, well, I'm going to read Saga. Hopefully I get to Wild Love in this sprint, and then the whole next sprint I'll just do Wild Love. It is slow. It is slow in the middle of this book. I want it to pick up. For those of you who have read it, which I know Culinary has read it, and I think Marie has also read it, maybe. If you've read Wild Love, I am at the part where his parents have just arrived for their visit. That's where I am. Not immediately when they arrived. They've already met Cora, and they're there. Okay, 27 minutes. Full boyfriend vibe. Okay, I was so confused. I will be back in 27 minutes. Wow, I have so much crap in front of me. I cannot even like get things out of the way. All right. I did not get to read my Wild Love. So that's what I'm going to do during this last sprint. I also did not go enter the book. So I'm going to enter the book first. And then I'm going to do Wild Love, just read Wild Love. And we're just going to do a 20-minute sprint. It's getting a little bit, actually, we'll do a 19-minute sprint for Stephen King and the Long Walk Readathon. There are 19 people on each team in the Long Walk, which is fantastic. Anyway, we're going to do 19 minutes because it's starting to get a little dark outside, and I really want to go do at least some of this walk when it's not super dark out. So anyway, oh my gosh, my nose itches. That's right. Leanne's complaining about how many times this not a date thing keeps coming up in her book. So I think a drinking game is the perfect thing to do. On my Sims channel, Miss Myth, what you don't know is that I repeat a lot of phrases over and over when I'm playing The Sims, and Nikki and Leanne both are over there on that channel. And there is a drinking game over there called Drink When Amanda Says. And it's when I say one of the many things on The Sims that I repeat over and over again. And so we have now started calling it the game because, you know, you can't encourage people to drink alcohol on your YouTube channel. So we just call it the game over there. And we have not played it in a really long time. But anyway, that doesn't matter. We are back to sprinting 19 minutes. I'm going to do nothing but, and you did say get your water in, which is smart. You could drink water. Nothing but Wild Love during this sprint. I really want to get this book done before I finish, The Aching God. I don't have to. I can read either one of them first because they're both 400 and something pages. So they're going to get me the same movements on the board. So I don't have to finish it first. I just kind of wanted to. So, okay, 19 minutes. I'll see y'all. Use it for getting your water. That's perfect. Me too, Leanne. I am allergic to alcohol and it's never done anything good for me anyway. So I do not drink either. But okay, here we go. 19 minutes. I'll see y'all over there. Bye, Sue. I don't know when you said that. Bye-bye. Wow, you're up to 12 books this month, and it's the 9th of the month. Dang. Well, I don't know how far I got. Let's see. The little Pomodoro cat can go away. I got to page 368, and I started out on 338. So I've read 30 pages today of In Wild Love. And, I mean, maybe I'll read some more later tonight. I don't know. I'm going to go do my walk, and if I'm gone for an hour, I have an hour and 35 minutes left in my book. So I'll definitely finish this book tonight. And then the next book I'm reading, which is right here beside me, is Always Practice Safe Hex, which is book 4 in this series. And it's not for the long walk. So I can really read it without finishing my Wild Love book. So that's what I'm going to do. Thank you, Nikki. Oh my gosh, Leanne. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, never mind. I was like, I hadn't read that many books. Okay, yes, I have. Also, if y'all are doing the long walk, my team is in first place. Also, if you're not doing the long walk, my team is in first place. And I'm happy about it. Why is it showing me a weird thing up here? Oh, because I closed it and it legitimately just chose another window to put up there. Okay, weirdo. You were the top person on your team? Nice. Yes, my team is in first place right now, which is a little bit scary because in this one you can attack people, and we're already getting attacked the most. Well, we're tied with another team for the most. And so now I'm like, now people are really going to start attacking us. But like our team has been attacked 17 times, and the next team in second place has been attacked 5 times. I'm like, y'all better start attacking that team. They've been attacked 5 times, and we've been attacked 17. I know Jake's team, Jake's is the other one that got attacked the most, but I was like, come on, y'all, dang. Okay. Oh, okay, Nikki. I just saw the hateful boyfriend thing that you put up here. I got it. All right. Well, I'm going to go walk. I'll be back tomorrow. You're really successful when you start getting haters. Oh my gosh. Well, we definitely have them on the long walk game because they're attacking us like crazy. We're hoping that they're attacking us just because we're the first team on the list. And we're like, maybe they're going down the list. But no, it appears as if they're just attacking me and Jake and nobody else. So, and I don't know why they're attacking me. I've never won one of these before. But I want to. So, okay. 7:17 at my house. Let's see if I can go do this walk and eat. And read this book. I saw your burrito comment and I was like, eat. Right. I hope we win this year. Wow. I'm already yawning. I definitely have to go walk. Okay. I'll be here again tomorrow. It just won't be until noonish my time. Depends on how long it takes me at the doctor's office. But a doctor's office? Oh my gosh. I'm taking my car to get the oil changed. So I guess the doctor's office for my car. Okay. That's it. Thanks for hanging out with me and helping me get some stuff done because I really did tonight with y'all. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, bye.